delivered by CA Pradnya Shirdankar ma'am and her co-founder Sanket Naik sir, Fin Auto Solution. This session will focus on the newly developed TDS software created by Fin Auto Solutions. The session aims to provide practical insights and demonstrate the key features and utilities of this software.
Before we proceed, I would like to welcome CA Pradnya Shirdankar ma'am and Sanket Naik sir, co-founder of Fin Auto Solution. Also, we welcome session chairperson CA Sagar Makote sir, chairman of Ichalkaranji branch of ICAI. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you sir. With yes, not. With great pleasure, I now invite ma'am to kindly take charge of the dais and begin her session on Fin Auto Solution. Thank you.
So, sorry, तुम्हारा back असं. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. Who all loved, or me rather असं म्हणेन, who all love धर्मेंद्रजी? नाही, कोल्हापूरमध्ये धर्मेंद्र सरांचे चाहते नाही आहेत, मागे कोण दिसत नाही आहेत, राईट? सो इट वॉज सॅड टू हिअर दॅट ही पास्ट अवे, ही लेफ्ट अस. आणि एक माझा वे ऑफ गिविंग हिम अ ट्रिब्यूट वॉज, मी रिसेंटली मेरा गाव मेरा देश हा त्यांचा मूवी पुन्हा बघितला. तुमच्यापैकी कोणी बघितला का मेरा गाव मेरा देश? लंच खूप जास्त झाला आय गेस. मेरा गाव मेरा देश कोणी बघितला? खूप अमेझिंग मूवी आहे. म्हणजे इथे तर सगळे सिनियर CAs आहेत, ते ॲग्री करतील. खूप अमेझिंग मूवी आहे. आणि स्पेसिफिकली त्यातले सॉंग्स, म्हणजे कुछ कहता, आय एम नॉट अ गुड सिंगर, कुछ कहता है ये सावन, क्या कहता है सांझ सवेरे, दिल में मेरे तू रहता है. त्याच्यात अजून एक सॉन्ग आहे जे खूप वर्ल्ड फेमस आहे, मार दिया जाए या छोड़ दिया जाए, बोल तेरे साथ क्या सुलूक किया जाए. हे तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना आवडत असेल ना हे गाणं? म्हणजे ऑब्व्हियसली CAs आहेत सगळे, 2 दिवसात डेडलाईन आली आहे, क्लायंटला 10 वेळा फॉलोअप करून झालं आहे, तरी पण डेटा येत नाही, मग मनात थोडंसं असं येत असेल ना, मार दिया जाए, है ना, राईट? सो गुड आफ्टरनून कोल्हापूर. My name is Sanket Naik. I am CEO of DigiTrackers Tech Solutions Private Limited. This is an IT firm. We are into websites, mobile application development, AI, chatbot, you name it and we do it. So मी एक आपल्या स्वराज्याची राजधानी ज्याला आपण म्हणतो रायगड मध्ये समुद्रकिनारी जे वसलेले एक सुंदर असं अलिबाग शहर आहे, ती माझी जन्मभूमी आणि कर्मभूमी आहे. त्यामुळे इथून पुढे जर कधी अलिबागला भविष्यात येणं झालं किंवा येणार असाल तर तुमचा एक हक्काचा माणूस अलिबागमध्ये आहे, तर नक्की संपर्क करून याल. ओके, सो दिस वॉज माय शॉर्ट क्विक इंट्रोडक्शन. हाऊ मच इज 2 into 2? सिम्पल क्वेश्चन. हाऊ मच इज 2 into 2? 4? Quick answers. Okay. How much is 465 into 235? Sir, आता? नाही. So obviously 2 into 2 is very easy. 465 into 235 is very difficult to calculate within fraction of seconds, right? Reason? We need to have a pen and paper. We need to know the basics of multiplications. आपण शाळेत शिकलोय, but we can't recall it now, right? आणि जरी आपण रिकॉल केलं आणि वी ट्राय टू सेट अँड कॅल्क्युलेट व्हॉट इज 465 into 235, इट विल टेक टाईम टू डिराईव्ह दी आन्सर. अँड इवन इफ वी डिराईव्ह दी आन्सर, विल नॉट बी व्हेरी शुअर की आपण डिराईव्ह केलेला आन्सर करेक्ट आहे की नाही. डू यू ऑल ॲग्री विथ दिस? कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी, व्हॉट वी कॅन डू इज पुल आवर सेलफोन्स, स्मार्टफोन्स, कॅल्क्युलेटर, वी कॉल इट ॲज अन ॲप्लिकेशन. 465 into 235, fraction of seconds you will get the answer. No delays, no time consuming activity, and the answer that we will get will be 101% sure that this is correct answer. आपण कोणाकडे दुसऱ्याकडे जाणार नाही to verify whether this is right or wrong answer. Do you all agree with this? Exactly. My point here is, today we all need automations. We all need applications which will ease our life and deliver much more faster results. And that's the reason we are here today to talk about the FinAuto solution, which is our fintech product. Now, even before I dive into what the product is all about, I would like to, request my co-founder, CA Pradnya Shirdankar. She is here again on the dais. She comes with 8+ years of working experience, and she's also a YouTube influencer. So Pradnya, can you just let us know, because you practically day in, day out work on TDS compliances, what are the real-time challenges that you face? The problem statement, please.
Sure. So I've been into practice, rightly said by Sanket, for almost 8 years, and I have handled TDS compliances for many of my clients. And like all other CEO offices, आम्ही पण एक्सेलमध्येच कॅल्क्युलेशन्स करायचो. But since process manual होती, there were lot of operational challenges. And I'm damn sure many of you will agree with these challenges with me. First challenge was the data. 1 आणि 2 तारखेला client data देत नाही. We usually receive data for TDS calculations by either 3rd or 4th of the month. आणि next 3 to 4 days मध्ये we have to do all the calculations, generate the challan, and get them paid from the clients. So we hardly get a window of 3 to 4 days. So there is a time constraint. That is the first challenge. Second is resources. आता at least माझ्या ऑफिसमध्ये 3 to 4 staff आहेत who handle TDS compliances. Everyone have their own set of formats. There is no standardization in the workings. आणि सेम क्लायंटसाठी, सेम मंथसाठी multiple Excel versions. So when I used to do the returns 3 months later, first problem that I used to face was, अरे यातली final Excel file कुठली आहे? आणि this used to consume a lot of unnecessary time of mine. Third challenge is की important compliance checks miss व्हायचे. जसं की the deductee has given a lower deduction certificate, but the resource failed to apply it. Or the PAN of the deductee was inoperative and the higher rate wasn't picked. Or there was an unutilized challan, but still it was not adjusted and the payments were made. So now all these operational challenges have been handled in our application, which is FinAuto Solutions. Acha, let me address one more thing over here. There are already existing TDS applications in the market, right? Even we use one, but the applications majorly focus on the return filing part. What FinAuto Solutions offer is, it handles your monthly calculations part. So it is add-on to your return filing applications. At least from last 4 to 5 months, what I am doing is, I am doing my calculations in FinAuto Solutions. I am exporting the data, copy pasting same data in the return filing tool, and uploading the returns. So this is all that FinAuto Solutions is addressing and the problems it is solving. Now over to Sanket.
Thank you. So as CA Pradnya Shirdankar has rightly highlighted, there are multiple challenges in TDS compliance calculations, and exactly those problems are addressed by us in this particular application that automates the TDS compliance part. Now, I know there is a time constraint, so we can't go ahead and take a detailed demo, but yes, we can quickly go through the tool or the application, a quick glance of it, how the UI UX looks, and what are the core features, the major feature, that is importing the calculation Excel, and the way the application calculates the tax payable, the delays that are applicable, and the interest that is applicable. How quickly it does it. So Shravani, can you just, yeah, so this is the user panel, you log in. This is the landing page that you all see. Okay, proceed. So this is the UI UX of the application. I know this is eye-pleasing, and here it might not be visible that clearly, but yeah, you can definitely go to our website and have a look. This is the main landing page, where you get a cumulative numbers, right? It's all about numbers, right, in our world. Total clients that you have added into this tool, total deductees that are present, total collective or cumulative unpaid tax across all the clients that you have added, and total unpaid interest. If you go scroll down, then there is a graphical representation of unpaid interest and tax. If you further scroll down, there is a bifurcation of client, the fiscal year, and particular tax unpaid, interest unpaid in that particular fiscal year for that particular client. And you can also export this particular Excel. So this is all about dashboard. Now quickly go through the application, a quick glance, right? Sections. So here you can view the sections. The sections are updated by us hardcore in the database. In case, so you can view the section and the current rate, but in case in future there are change in the current, rate of interest, our team, support team, tech team will update those rate of interest, and you can always see the logs. Can you just, Shravani, quickly show how the logs look like? This is how the logs will appear. You can have a look at the logs that are applicable for section change. Then comes the deductees. You can add the deductees individual, or there is a bulk upload function as well. And you can view the deductees that are added. This is the list of dummy deductees in our demo account. Deductee name, the PAN, the deductee type, then section 20 AB applicable, status, whether it is an operative or a inoperative deductee. And then you can view that deductee in detail as well. Quickly, let's go through the client. You can add the client. There is a functionality wherein you can do the deductee and client mapping. Because most of the times, correct me if I'm wrong, there are deductees which are common across the clients, right? So what we have done is, you map it once, you don't need to map it for each and every client separately, correct? Yeah, please be seated. Okay, so this is the list of clients that we have added. Let's quickly have a glance at the core functionality. Shravani? Yeah, so you click here, you click on manage TDS functionality. Yes, so this is the client specific dashboard again. Here you see the numbers specific to that particular client. Here we have a functionality which says add new TDS entries, proceed. On the right corner, you can see a button which says download file. That's a sample file. Can we have a look at sample file? So this is the sample file that will get downloaded. It hardly has 6 columns. A, deductee name. B, T date, that is transaction date. C is TDS section. D is nature of expense, and it's an open field. E is invoice number, and F is T amount, that is transaction amount. So that's the only column, that's the only data that you need to feed to the system, no matter how much number of
Last 2 minutes.
no matter how much data you have. So we have a sample Excel with certain entries, right? Let's see how quickly the application calculates the TDS, tax payable, delay and interest. Shravani? Okay, so she's uploading the Excel. Done. Fraction of seconds, hardly. Data is calculated. Displayed on the dashboard. Scroll down. You can see the bifurcation of the entries. Can you just go? We have a time constraint. So see here. Due date calculated by the application. Then depending upon the section, TDS rate, whether there is a lower certificate added and all that stuff will be calculated, ifs and buts. And then if there is a delay, it will calculate. You can see certain entries have delays. Accordingly, the system will tell you how much interest is payable. This is the core functionality. We have multiple functionalities in the application, like challans, lower deduction, and many more. So my humble request to all of you, we have a stall over there. We are here for next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Please visit our stall for a detailed demo. If not, time doesn't permit, you can anytime go to our website. There is a section from where you can apply or request for a demo, and my team will get in touch with you. So this was a quick glance about the application, and I hope you all like the UI, UX and the core functionalities, and it is pretty handy, and definitely it will save time. And now the last part, I would like to request Pradnya to give a vote of thanks.
So just 1 more minute I'll take. Okay, so I would first of all like to thank Nitin sir, the entire committee of Kolhapur branch of ICAI, Sagar sir for being here, and of course our president, all the members of Central Council member, Regional Council member, and all my delegates over here for listening to us patiently for past 15 minutes and supporting us. And thank you for the technical team for your support, and thank you for the committee. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
And do visit our stall for a detailed demo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request CA Sagar Makote, sir, to felicitate the Pradnya ma'am and Sanket, sir. Please give a round of applause.
To Sanket sir also. Yes, thank you very much, Pradnya ma'am and Sanket sir, for the insightful and informative session. Your brief but effective explanation of newly developed TDS software and its practical application